OK, we all know that when we were young, our parents might often have said, Dún the Bhéal. Well, right now we're saying to you, Oscail the Bhéal. This is a campaign in which up to 30 local businesses and organisations are taking part. And you may ask what exactly taking part means. Well, if you are a business taking part, you are participating in a campaign called Oscail the Bhéal to increase the amount of Gaeilge spoken, and it's in the Erris area. You'll have your posters so that members of the public can see them and identify you as an organisation that's taking part. And these in the organisation will wear a sticker to show their level of Gaeilge. You will also offer stickers to the public, and in this manner the public can become involved. Well, I'm joined on the line this morning by Líosa ní Dúda. Good morning to you, Líosa. How are you?
Hi.
Conas atá tú?
Tá me go maith buchas le bhí ceachaí bhfuil tú hain?
Ceach go leor tá an aimseir fuair aniu.
Well, tá sé gríomhar anseo in Erris freisin cathair me rá.
Well,
tá sé fuair chomh maith.
Well, tá sé gríomhar anseo as well, so you are not alone. Thanks for joining us. So, Oscail the Bhéal.
Oscail the Bhéal, exactly, Tommy. And you gave a very concise intro into what we're trying to do here, as you said, in Erris, particularly in Bhéal and in the Paróiste na Killamora, which is the Mullet Peninsula.
Now, Erris is a Gaeltacht area, is it? Or is it?
So that's a very good question. We would refer, well, Erris has been referred to as a Gaeltacht area, but when you look at the boundaries, you'll actually see that the barony of Erris is much larger than the official Gaeltacht area. So some of the barony of Erris is in the official Gaeltacht, and some of it isn't.
Now, the idea of getting local businesses to take part in this Oscail the Bhéal, I mentioned already, posters go up so that if anybody goes into a shop that's taking part or a business, they should know fairly rapidly that they're part of this campaign. The idea of getting the staff to wear these stickers to actually tell the general public what level of Irish they have, is that going to be a bit of a sticky wicket for some people?
That's a good question. I suppose if I take 2 or 3 steps back, I can explain where it came from. Cushta Glór na Gael here in Unad Derval and Agallamh, when we got together in January, we decided that we wanted to try something a little different for Seachtain na Gaeilge this year. And we hear it quite regularly that people weren't really sure exactly where they could use Irish. They know Irish is being spoken, but they're not sure where. Yeah. And they're also afraid of making mistakes. The fear factor, if you like. So we set about trying to make the use of Irish more visible and more accessible, and to increase the availability and the uptake of services at Gaeilge. There was also, coupled with that, there was also a lot of feedback to suggest that if, you know, a blanket campaign without any reference to language ability would make some people feel a little bit nervous, because maybe they would only have the Cúpla Focal rather than Gaeilge Líofa. Sure. So that's why we decided to use the sticker system and to give, be it the people working in the organisations or the general public, Muintir na Háite, the choice themselves. Okay. All right. So you can decide, well, will me condole glass, no jarrog, no arashta, or am I just going to wait this one out and see how it goes?
Okay, we all have the fear factor. I keep saying that within all of us we have more Irish than we actually think we have. But that all being said, and I love the idea that we're talking more Irish rather than talking about the Grámaíocht and the written form. So, Seachtain na Gaeilge is it next week or the week after?
Seachtain na Gaeilge starts on the 1st of March, which would be Luan Shahugan or Jadoni Sheelam. But I'd like to emphasise, Tommy, that we're using Seachtain na Gaeilge to launch this campaign, but we're very aware that for some people, myself included, Seachtain na Gaeilge runs for 52 weeks or 365 days of the year. Yes. And it's worth keeping that in mind also. We're very much trying to make this a campaign that will continue. It's not just going to be a 1 or 2 week wonder, if you like. Okay. Well, we're going to try and build on it.
Can we give you a little challenge here? I love giving challenges to our guests. But for Seachtain na Gaeilge, say from next Monday.
Yes.
Okay, which is Monday is Jadoni, is it?
you know what? No, Jaloon is Monday, but I'm going to check my date because I'm going to kick myself if I got it wrong. Jedoni, Sunday is the 1st of March.
Sure.
Okay.
And then, so Monday the 2nd of March, right through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday of next week, yes. I want you to come on air every morning with a phrase, Oscail, that we can all use during the course of the entire day. Okay, so it could be, I'm going to go for my lunch at 1 o'clock today. Okay, or it could be, I wish I could take the dog for a walk before I have my lunch, or something. You know what I'm saying? Just a phrase.
So sure, and if people want to give me an idea of certain phrases that they've always wanted to know, that's fine too. And maybe we could organise you can send me an email or something like that.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I can,
a great one.
Not just making up phrases that people can't use. Exactly.
A great one would be, will you collect the kids from school this afternoon? That would be a very relevant one for a lot of people.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Or something like, I need more money.
Yes, that's it.
Nice more arrogant. Yes, we all know that one. Okay, listen, Oscail the Vale, it's in the Erris area. Have a look out. You'll see the stickers, the red, the orange and the green. And it's a great idea. But as I say, we're certainly going to embrace Seachtain na Gaeilge here on the programme next week with you and your crew. Sean will be in touch with you later on, okay?
Sure, Micah. And Tommy, can I just ask people that are listening maybe to... I've heard it so much. I love the Gaeilge and I'd love to speak it more often. Well, here's your chance. And please consider that chance, and please consider the Vale of Oscail, give it a go and see how you get on. Because it's by doing that one small step that perhaps you could make a habit and indeed keep it up. Yeah. So, but it has to start somewhere. Well, you can't win the lotto if you don't buy a ticket.
That's true. Although somebody has a ticket and they can't claim the prize, 2.9 million, but that's another day's work.
That's another day's work entirely.
Vito Gahanawa.
And it's great to get publicity for these kind of things, because I know there are other pressing matters. Last thing, two final things actually.
Brustigi.
Okay, Unobserved, I have a face page and they also have a website. That's DEIRBHILE for updates, for regular updates. And also there will be prizes on Lála Pádraig at the Belmullet Parade for businesses as a sort of an incentive for the float. As incorporating the Oscail the Vale campaign, and also for the organisation who promotes it.
Okay.
And there's money and services to be won. So, there are loads of reasons to Oscail the Vale.
Líosa, keep up the good work. Agus anish caithimé le rá tú dún the Vale.
Okay. Well, Dooney may Vale, but Jerry may Slán le Gachtin as Ballyhonus. I'm from Ballyhonus myself.
Oh, great.
So I'll say hello to everyone there.
Good okay. Slán. Caithimid le Éimeachta nish. Thank you very much for being with us today. Back in the morning, 9:02. See you then. Bye-bye.